Hello everyone. Um, Today I am here to explain the concept of value education. What is value education? So, value education is a very broader concept. Value is related to our individual and our social also. So, in value education, in broader perspective, value education is a fundamental question of what education itself is meant for. So in value education, that explain what education itself is meant for. First, the individual perspective. In individual perspective, we consider that the what individual is achieve through personal fulfillment and succeed in life and work. So in individual perspective, what the individual is achieved through his own personal achievement and he progress or success in his work. So it is individual perspective, and it's related to value education. And so social perspective is also there. What is social perspective? Today our youth is that is youth to contribute to the society. Youth is for our younger generation that is our adult group. So it is how this adult contribute to our society. It's related to value education. And how through this contribution, how this through their contribution, youth contribution, it's help to progress to our society. It's related to social perspective. And again, another famous we can call philosopher Plato. So according to Plato, he explained that the in his book Republic, Plato's Republic book is a very Republic. This book is very famous book of Plato, and he defined that the mark of an educated person is the willingness to use one's knowledge and skills to solve the problem of society. What this Plato's statement described, that willingness to achieve something in the good contribution, that mark of an educated person. Who is called educated? Only literate person is not. We can't call literate person is as a educated person. If he is not able to contribute to the society, then he is cannot call the educated person. So Plato described that the mark of an educated person is the willingness to use one's knowledge and skills. What youth have knowledge, and one youth, that is the group of youth, what they have knowledge, how they contribute to the society, and society must be educated. So how this one knowledge and skills, what comes under skills? We have lot of skills, like we cannot call that skill as a minor work, that skills to solve the problem of society. That suppose anyone is having any problem, how he or she solve this problem, it's their skills, it's their special qualities. So it's skills to solve the problem that is in society. So it's the one famous statement of Plato. And Plato, Aristotle, these are one of the most famous one of the most important philosopher of today's generation, today's youth, because they always this special person that always gives very important contribution to our society, and it helps a lot. So some of the key elements of value educations are there, because I am giving this topic related to Nta Ugc Net. So some important questions are most expected for exam. So what are the key development in value education? So key development in value education is that we know National Commission on Secondary Education. It is a famous commission, National Education on Secondary Education. So this National Education on Secondary Education, in which year this starts, is 1952 to 1953. 1952 to 1953, National Commission on Secondary Education, it started. So what are the important element of this national commission on secondary education? It's on character building, that character building and defining goal of education. So character building and defining the goal of education. What is character building and defining the goal of education? One educated person must be a characterful, means he must be a character, his character must be very energetic, his character must be very enthusiastic, his character must be a his character must be his character is such that it's a help to build a nation. So it's, we call it as a character building and improve the goal of education. And it's National Commission on Secondary Education in 1952 to 53. It's defined this definition. And Universal Education Commission, we know Universal Education Commission, when Universal Education Commission starts, it's 1964. In 1964, one of the famous value education related commission started in 1964, and it's Universal Education Commission. So what this Universal Education Commission main aim to, if we exclude spiritual learning, means spiritual learning, it's related to very much important for all. It's in 1964, one of the famous development occurred in 1964, and it is that if we exclude spiritual learning in our institution, then we would be untrue to our whole historical development. What this statement described, that if we exclude from spiritual training, in spiritual training, what in our ancient time Vedic religions is there. So what Vedic religions is there, they are very true to their work. So they don't destroy animal, they don't hate anyone. So it's like value education. So it's like spiritual development, spiritual training, and it's helped to improve any institution. And we know that Vedic knowledge is in start from ancient time, and it's the purity of character. So when we have ancient studies like our Vedas, our Upanishad, so what is what there in this what is there in this book, that about how to improve our character, how to purify our character, how to build our nation. This is in 1964, one of the important commission is there also at that time. And what are the main aim? If we exclude from spiritual training, we cannot improve our institution. So spiritual training, then education, this is one of the most important key factor. Then according to the professional ethics, these are ancient ethics. And according to professional ethics, what is professional ethics? A teacher in relation to his profession and colleagues shall be knowledgeable about his her legal and administrative right. So in professionally, this is 1964 commission described that professional ethics, that a teacher in relation to his must be a professionally and colleagues shall be knowledgeable about his or her legal or administrative action. What his or her colleague must be legal and must be administratively right in their work. So these are one of the important concept from value education. So today I am overview on some of the concept of value education, and one of the important PYQ question today I have. So it's in 2020 previous year question. What is there? Four important concept. One is value collection, then one is value assessment, and another one is value clarification, and one is value consolidation. And now this question is what described that what is value collection. So value collection means observing and imitating the adult behavior, particularly parents. So observing and imitating the behavior of the parents, this describe the value collection. How we collect our value? If we observe our parents, mother, father, so how their character building help, it increase the youth knowledge or youth good character. So it is value collection. Then another one is value assessment. How we assess our value? How we